What is up, everybody? Nintendo has announced a free update to Animal Crossing New Horizons. We knew that we were getting the Earth Day update, but we had no idea how amazing this update was going to be. We're going to sit here, we're going to watch this thing, we're going to break it down. But man, the hype levels, they can't get no higher. I actually have no roof no more. I blew the roof off this place. Let's check it out. So we're gonna watch this thing through once, and then we'll just watch it complete through, and then we'll start to maybe break it down a little bit and jump into it. But let's get into this. Let's go. LEIF. I love LEIF. Love LEIF. The bushes, the shrubs. I've been calling for it. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, baby Jesus. I can't. I just can't. Look at this. Pink azaleas, dropping them. The flowering shrubs we talked about. Red, which is amazing. But look at this. You got different furniture in the back. That is stuff that we were wanting. Like exclusive furniture. I hope he lets us buy the place out. This is amazing. So cool. So cool. The museum. But look at, there's banners on the museum. It's a little different. The museum is gorgeous. Come on. Holy cow. Chills. All right, April to June, we get more. We get Nature Day, so this is another event we're getting. Really awesome stuff, man. This game is taking a life of its own. Cannot believe this. Loving it. New Nook Mile stuff and achievements, we need that. Bring it on. Mayday ticket. Oh, it's a little, okay, so it's a new island tour. Rover's up there in the corner. I don't know if you guys see that. That looks like Rover. International Museum Day. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. You get a stamp for going. Oh. Wedding season. Some peeps about to get married up in this, John. Amazingness. Look at this. Reese and Cyrus. We're not even talking about that, right? Reese and Cyrus is there. That is fantastic. So let's, man, the hype. Okay, let's jump into this. Let's watch it again. I'm gonna pause it at a few spots. We'll pause it. We'll take a look at some stuff, and let's go through this kind of frame by frame, like we used to do. Remember when we used to do that, frame by frame? Let's see. So we're gonna hit here. Okay. So starting April 23rd, which is, I mean, it's not huge, but you know, this is good, right? This is good stuff that it's starting April 23rd, which is 2 days from now, which is, oh my god, can't believe it. I love it. Newly added island visitors. So, okay, so LEIF in, let's take a look at this. So LEIF in Animal Crossing New Leaf, he basically worked with Timmy and Tommy, but he did come out for Earth Day, and basically had this thing like if you picked weeds, he would give you a prize or whatever. I love the cart. I love the fact that we are still continuing to keep new people in this town square area and going forward, but I love this. I love the cart. I love the flowers. You can see the seeds. You see all this stuff. Heya, and welcome. Oh yes, I'd love to introduce you to all the little seeds and saplings I've got with me today. And as you see white azalea starters. So these things are basically your starter plants and doing some amazing stuff with shrubs. Shrubs were, man, they're just a design beautification thing. Like they've really took it to a new level in New Leaf when they added shrubs. And I mean, I just did a video today where I talked about, like, I want shrubs back. And then here they are. They bring them back today. And I was like, in my mind, too, I thought, like, hey, LEIF could bring the shrubs in. This is totally different. This is like Kicks. And I like it. I like the fact that we're able to buy flowers, which I hope are different than the ones that we have in our shops already, in our nooks. So this is just good stuff all around. As you see, now look, he's got the whole thing. He's got a couple shrubs on the left, a couple on the right. Like, look at the whole hedge going up the whole length of the walkway. Like, this is the stuff that's going to set you apart and set your towns apart. But here we are. We have the azalea, and then boom, he drops a pink azalea on top. Done. Beautiful. Now, this is kind of cool. we knew that this mystery beach was something. We didn't know what exactly it was going to be. A lot of people cleared their areas out so they can get to the mystery beach whenever they want. Mine's kind of different. Mine kind of still has the land in front of it, but I can still get around to it, which is kind of cool. But this is kind of neat. And okay, before I back it up, people that don't know, or have never played an Animal Crossing game, Red here is kind of like a black market person, and Tom Nook does not like him at all. Kind of finds him to be shady and shisty. So, and he is kind of shady and shisty because he sells you fake stuff. But when we stop the thing, we look, right? You look to the right, you see this clock, which is like a gas station type clock. Really cool. It looks like there's a desk to the right there. We also have like what I can't really tell what's directly behind him, but then you start to see the paintings and the statues to the left. Now, in the past, the way it has worked is one of the items are fake, and you have to determine which one is fake because you'll buy it and you'll take it to Blathers, and Blathers will be like, "This is a fake. I'm not buying it," and then it's worthless. So the difference in this one, though, is we could take the fakes and kind of decorate our towns a little bit, which is kind of neat. Like, it'd be kind of cool to have these different statues that we could put around our towns. So I'm excited about that all across the board. Okay, he had a statue directly behind him. So you can see the statue that's directly behind him. He's got the two paintings. So it looks like, to me, there's maybe not exclusive. They might be exclusive to Red. There's exclusive decorations and furniture to the right. And then there's the 4 artifacts, the 4 museum art pieces. And you have to determine which of these 4 is the real one that you're going to basically take and buy. Now, this is another thing. He only used to let you buy limited things in the past. Like, he didn't let you buy the store out. So I'm wondering how this is all going to work. And then it becomes one of these things of like, do you add villagers to your town? Like, do you add additional villagers so you could buy more items? It's gonna be kind of interesting. Exchange bells for artwork and furniture. It's kind of cool. You can zoom in and examine it. Now, this to me, this sets this off, and I love this. The fact that there's banners on the right and the left going down the front of the museum, and I'm not sure exactly what that means. But also, it looks like the museum is a white color as opposed to a grayish color, which my museum is gray. I've never seen a white museum before. So what I'm wondering is, hey, are we allowed to decorate these exteriors? Are we allowed to add things to the exteriors and change them up? Because if we are, sign me up. Like, I want to be able to change this up and change the exterior and all that stuff. So this is really cool. The museum is fantastic. And let's be honest, in this rendition of Animal Crossing, they have ramped this up like nobody's business. They have taken this museum to something extremely special. In the past, the areas were really good. I'll be honest with you, I never messed with the paintings because I was just like, I don't care to go look at these things stuck on the wall. And basically what it was like your house with these things applied to the wall. Look at this area. Why would you not want to walk around in this gallery and check things out? Like, this is so inviting, just like our other areas. I'm excited for more of this. So cool. Upcoming events, April, May, June. So the next 3 months, we have some events. So Nature Day kicks off 4/23, which is when LEIF basically is going to show up, to 5/4. So that's about a few weeks of stuff. So there we go. Which, in addition, it's a Nook Miles Plus. So if you're Nook Miles Plus, you start doing stuff. I'm assuming by planting like shrubs or things that you could buy exclusively through LEIF, you will be able to unlock more Nook Miles, which is just gravy. It's amazing stuff. And there we go. Plant shrub starts. So when you plant 5 or 3 or whatever, you make some money. Okay, so now we got May Day. May Day goes from 5/1, which overlaps Earth Day or Earth Month or whatever they're calling it. So you have May Day, which is 5/1 to 5/7, which is a week long, and we got May Day tickets. Which May Day becomes like a maze, and it's, you head out to one limited time May Day tour, or you headed out on a limited time May Day tour. So basically, they've created these Mayday, these makeshift kind of mazes and stuff. But as you can see, Rover's up there. Makes me wonder exactly what Rover is doing. Now, in the past, Rover was the one that brought you into the towns. He was the one that introduced you, drove you in and introduced you to everything. And was like, he would ask you questions on your journey into the original game, or every game up until this point. And as you went in, those questions he asked determined like what your eyes would look like, what your mouth would look like, what your nose would look like, your hair, everything across the board. And then he would basically drop you off and you go. You would also pick a map based, like the map was randomly generated in that line of questioning and stuff. So this is kind of neat. It makes me wonder what exactly Rover is doing up there. It looks just like him. It's got to be Rover. Unless it's another character, but I just can't see that being. It's got to be Rover. Yeah, it's Rover. I mean, you look at the sweater, the tail, everything. That's him to a T. Does he move in? I mean, it could be throwing me off. They could be just pulling a fast one. But, man, it looks like Rover. And it looks like he's able to move into your towns now. Maybe he's an exclusive character you can get for a limited time. All right, so this is International Museum Day. And this goes from 5/18 to 5/31. And this is a stamp rally. So, basically, they have this exclusive thing. The stamps get in-game rewards through a stamp rally. So, basically, we're gonna get these exclusive rewards, which is I love. Then this is the one that's gonna have the ladies loving it and the men running for the hills. Probably not. Everybody's gonna be loving this, but it's wedding season from 6/1 to 6/30, which to me sounds like you're gonna be able to go to Harv's Island, obviously, and you're going to basically be able to get married or set up characters to get married. They're probably going to add like a photo booth section where you could basically ship some people and put them together and all that stuff. And so you're basically, what I'm getting from this is it's going to be probably the same as we've been doing. But they basically have a room in Harv's cabin here, which is going to be wedding themed. And you could kind of put some stuff and do some wedding pictures. It's kind of neat. I'm sure we're going to see some craziness come out of this. Some people setting up weddings and showing it off. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. It's different. Plus, we get to see, come on, Reese and Cyrus? Come on. This is awesome. In a wedding dress, like, it's amazing. This came out of the blue. Nobody was expecting this. Nobody expected Nintendo to come out and be like, hey, here you go today, guys. We're going to give you updated stuff and new stuff. We just expected this update to happen. And I don't think anybody expected to be the level it is. Now, what this does for me, personally, is it excites me. And why does it excite me? Because if we are getting more stuff like this, then you have to ask yourself, how long before we get other things? How long before we get Brewster or other characters showing up and doing things, regardless of what it might be, regardless of what they show up as and what they do in the game? This is exciting because it seems like what we've been talking about on the podcast a lot, on Breaking Bells and different shows that I've done, different videos that I've done. I've been talking about this. Like, it feels like the team that worked on Splatoon 2 also worked on this game. And anybody that knows anything about Splatoon 2 knows that they feature and offer a lot of constant updates. The fact that we are continuing to get A, free updates, B, a drip line of content, this continues to bring people back. Listen, you got a 5-star town? Really? Okay, here's more stuff for you to decorate your town with. Who doesn't get excited about that? Like, seriously, you have this amazing fountain and you're in the center of your town square. Oh, well, let's replace that fountain now. And let's put a statue up there. Like, you could do so much stuff with this. And it is exciting times for Animal Crossing fans. This is the #1 trending video on YouTube right now. Or 1 minute and 3/4 of a video is just killing it on YouTube right now. Why? Because everybody is loving this game right now. And the fact that we're going to continue to get it slowly dripped out to us can only mean exciting things. And can only make people more excited, more happy. I am personally through the roof for this. I love this update. I can't wait to get this update. Give me more, Nintendo. Thank you so much. So that is all. Thank you guys. I don't know why am I wearing the headsets. I don't know why I'm wearing the headsets. I'm excited. I'm hyped. That is all. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please slap the like button down below. Share it with all your friends. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the bell so you know what's going on around here. Follow me, Instagram, Twitter, and over on Twitch, where we stream Monday through Friday, sometimes Sunday, at Nintendo Gurus. That is all. Peace out, Preston.